People sometimes say to me, Nick, you should have a few cheaper boats on the channel, so your wish is my command. Check this out. This is a 2012 Grandezza 27 OC. They build these in Finland, and it's a really practical family cruiser, especially for this country here in the UK, because it has the hardtop on it, which a lot of boats of this size don't, and it makes life very, very easy. So if you look around this one, there's a lot to be said for these, not necessarily as a first boat, as a step up from perhaps a sports boat or a rib or something like that, a family boat, absolutely ideal. And what I like about it is it's a nice open boat, but it does give you a lot of shelter as well. So we're going to step on the back here. We've got the bathing platform. It's a single engine, it's on and out drive, you can probably just see it down there. We've got the bathing ladder that comes out of the bathing platform just here. And then there's bits of storage around the place like this as well, and across there. It's a nice practical boat actually. And then side decks down the side. I will take you inside and I'll show you what this is all about. So what they've done with this in essence is they have kept, this is a living area up here because it is quite sheltered. And so that all the areas downstairs are just for sleeping and also their heads. We've got a bit of music playing here today, which is annoying. I hope that's not spoiling the video. There's a little speaker over there. I should nip over and snip the wire, shouldn't I? Wire cutters next time. Anyway, moving on. Seating here at the back and seating facing it. A big table in the centre. And then the galley is up here as well. So that's on this side. And what we've got here is bits of storage in around here. And in underneath here. We've got the hob on the top. We've got a fridge down underneath here and the sink, all very simple. Not going to be cooking up a full Sunday roast perhaps, but it'll do you for a nice picnic, won't it? And then we've got over here, seat on this side, helm seat on this side. This one actually will fold forward, so if you want to increase your galley size, you can just pop that one forward like so, and then you've got a bit more work surface should you require it, and then you can actually clip that one back with that little chap there to secure it. Let's put that cushion back on. Helm is over here where Maggie is taking it easy. But this is what makes this boat so adaptable. It's this big sliding roof. Look at this. And what's interesting is, considering it's a fairly compact boat, it's a solid roof. So what you can do with this is there's a little clip just here. And with that clipped, you can bring that forward now. And you can see that there's different places where you can clip it in. So you can have it open as much or as little as you like. And if you slide it all the way forward, it's got the glass panels in it, so you still get plenty of light into here. That is a nice practical feature. What we've got to do then, back here, is these side sections of canopy. You can take these out or slide them in, and they slide into grooves here, and you can see that there's another groove across here, so you can slide another section of canopy into there, and then that fully encloses this area. So it's really easy to go from fully closed to fully open. Just like that, and then that little chap there locks it in place. Cool, huh? I like the lighting they've put in along here as well. You can see it up here. That makes that a very practical area. Anyway, we were talking about the helm, weren't we? So over here, all dead straightforward. You've got the wheel, throttle, anchor chain control on this one, trim tabs on this one as well, the multifunction display. And there's also, by the look of it, a bow thruster on here, so that's a very helpful thing to have. These are lift bolster seats, so we can lift that up and then we can stand here and then we can look out over the top, which is nice, like that. Let me show you inside. So down here there's a door that slides across here, so you can close this off completely if you wish to. And what you've got basically down here is two double beds. So there's this one here, like so. There's usually a bit more light in here because there's a hatch over there, but the sun bed cushions are on at the minute, so clearly that's blocking the light a little bit. We've got portholes down here as well. There is hanging locker, and then there's another double bed that comes back underneath here, and those cushions there go on a table, so you can make that into a sunbathing or a sleeping area as well. And then there's a curtain here that comes across for a little bit of privacy. For a 27-foot boat, they've got a lot into this really. And then the heads is in here. There we go. So toilet there, and a sink just there. Very nice. Let's go and have a look at the engine, and then we'll have a look at the outside. There's more drawers over here. These are like so. I'm feeling one of these was a cutlery drawer, but I might have imagined that. I did. I only say that because I actually tested one of these when the boat was new for Motorboats Monthly magazine. And it's, yeah, it acquitted itself well, actually. Right, what we're talking about, engines, yes. Let's take that off of there before we fire it backwards. We've already broken stuff with our friends Approved Boats. Let's not do it again. So there's a switch, and it is that one down there. And away it goes. There we go, that'll do us. I think I'll open a bit further, but just for the purpose of having a look. That then is a Volvo Penta D4 260, and apparently this boat will do 35 knots with that engine, which I'm amazed by. I have a similar sized boat with the same engine, and mine does 32, so it goes extremely well if it does. Cruising there for 25 knots really comfortably. Range, I don't know, I'm going to guess a couple of 100 miles, something like that is typical for this sort of boat. But yeah, they're a nice engine, those. It's the modern sort of common rail, electronically controlled, very smooth, very powerful, supercharged and turbocharged, and very lovely. So that's what makes it go. Let's have a little look around here. You can see you can get right round here, which is rather nice. And the thing with it is, because it's a single diesel, it is pretty economical both to run and to service. Very good. Okay, let's drop that one back down. It's a smallish boat, so it's be a fairly fast tour. There we go. Let's pop that back. That's a little dish. Perfect. Last thing I'm going to show you then is the outside. So to move around this one, ideally you want these covers off to move around the outside, and then there's a really sturdy rail to hold on to. But since it's on, I'm just going to take my life in my hands. In fact, there's another rail up here, very, very helpfully, and then it's a step up. They're fairly narrow side decks because they've maximised the cockpit space, but then there's another rail here, and then it's not too bad actually once you're up. What they've done quite cleverly is they've put this rail here so it comes out and up rather than straight up, so you don't have to negotiate around the stanchion bases. And then we can walk right up forward. This is the sunbed cushions up here on the bow. That one there is the one that's over that hatch. That's why, and there's a hatch underneath there, that's why that is blocking the light from inside. And we can come right up onto the foredeck, and up here we've got anchor winch, anchor, and so forth. And that's about it. But as I say, I think the real strength of this is its ability to not have too many canopies and to have a really sheltered cockpit area, but be able to open that really well. I think that works excellently. So there we go. Huge thanks to Approved Boats. They've got this one for sale. I'll put a link to those guys in the description. Huge thanks to you guys for watching it. Let me know what you think of that one. Let me know if you want more boats of this type or whether you want more of the big stuff. And we will look forward to catching you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.